Situations made a man of me. That is expected, I'm exactly who I plan to be. I looked my mama in the eyes and told her we gon' make it. How could I go anyway but her? Now I'm sitting at your grave, reminiscing all the time that I wasted. I can't make it up.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to the L.u.v podcast. It's your host here, L.u.v Jones.
And it's your boy Drake.
And today, we got a very special guest, man. We got my dog. We got my dog, Derrick Lewis, man. How you doing, bro?
What's good, everybody? My name is Derrick Lewis, aka Noah. They come from New Orleans. It's my boy Martin.
What's good, bro?
And appreciate y'all listening to my podcast, man.
No doubt.
No doubt, bro.
I want to say, quick before we get started, I want to say, man, proud of you, bro. I just seen how far you came, bro, and I'm excited to get this story out here, bro.
Appreciate it. Well, first, before we go into that, that's my dog. That's my dog. But you know, he had fancy shirts. You know, so I've been waiting for 3 years for a fancy shirt.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been waiting for a fancy shirt for about 3 years. You know what I'm saying? He be telling me I got this and that. I can't never get my meat. So I'm gonna show this the L.u.v podcast, right? Show y'all some love, man. I got something for y'all, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. This is an exclusive.
You got what?
The world premiere. I've been waiting on my NDO shirt for years.
You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, man.
Hey, man.
When you said something about merch, man, I knew what I was going to say.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I can't be the only one having the drip on here. You know what I'm saying? It's that exclusive drip. You hear me?
It's tough.
Oh, yeah.
No days off. Hey.
I'm going outside of this.
Oh, yeah.
Man. What do you mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. So, to get started, why don't you just introduce yourself for the folks at home who may not know about you?
Well, alright, so from the beginning, I'm from New Orleans. So like I said, my name is Derrick Lewis. Everybody calls me Coach Nola. So from New Orleans. Originally from New Orleans, and I moved to Indiana and helped start the brand NDO, or No Days Off. And I'm a sports trainer. So that's my background. This is my boy Maj, so go ahead, Maj, introduce yourself.
I'm from Ada, North Carolina. I played football myself. I played for Guilford College as a freshman. I was on Central's football team for a little bit. I worked out with Coach Nola. I've been through the process, man. It's real. It's real.
I was gonna say, man, so how did you get started with NDO, No Days Off?
Well, NDO originally started in 2003. It was actually first called Urban Sun Development by Alfred Martin in Gary, Indiana. NDO came a process literally later on. It was guys before me. TJ's the world, my boy Shaq. Shout out to my boy Shaq. He's a strength and conditioning coach at Syracuse now.
Oh wow! Shout out to you.
Marquise, we call him Feet because he got one of the best feet work. My boy Justin, all the NDO family. So I actually came a little later. I came in 2014 for NDO. So it really started with Alfred Martin. Alfred Martin put us on the map. So I learned from him. Got trained by him playing football, and then he taught me. Right. And I just brought me down here to North Carolina and Indiana. So we in 2 different states now. So that's where we at with it now.
That's dope, man. So what made you want to get started with training?
Shoot, for me, it was more about giving back.
Yeah.
I was done with football, so you know, concussions came in, and you know, actually it didn't happen just like that. At first, I only worked out with my dad to do this labor stuff with carpentry.
Okay.
And I was like, nah, this ain't for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So one day Fred was like, Fred was like, nah, I'm done with football, I want to train. So he was like, I heard that before. So he put me on like a 1-year trial, like see my loyalty. Yeah. No pay, no nothing. So I went through that, came down to North Carolina, and had all the guys like him, my boy Steve, all them guys, shoot, even Mike Jones, he know. This one too, he know. They all know that. They know ain't no joke. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Did y'all throw up?
Nah, he had me close, man. He had me close.
But I was definitely over there. I had my hands on my knees, like, hey man, I don't know if I can go through this, but
man, they
you gotta finish it out, bro. You gotta finish it out, bro.
I don't think I went through it without throwing up.
Finished though.
Yeah.
So that's how I started, you know, man. Still doing it now. Now we gotta build it now.
Yeah,
so.
shout out to you about that, because I remember you had talked to me, like, I remember the conversation, you was like, yeah, man, I'm working on something huge. And you didn't want to tell me at first, and then you told me.
It was before
like,
COVID, man.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, man, we're working on getting our own training facility. I was like, man, that is huge, because I don't, like, you the only one I know who, like, really got, well, y'all team, y'all got your own training facility, man. That's so huge, especially, like, black entrepreneurs, man, y'all give it back. And I want to highlight just how you came to help me, like, mentally, and I was just seeing how you've grown with your brand, and how I know we joking about not giving each other merch, but like for real, like, I remember the first time I asked him to train, and he was like, Mike, this ain't no joke now. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah. I seen they was all outside training in the night. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get in shape. You feel me? He walked me through there, and yeah, I was hunched over. I was like, man, I don't know this.
For sure.
Derrick got me hunched over, man. I was like, yo. But I kept going. He pushed me through it, and he allowed me to come back, and it was out of kindness of his heart. He was letting me train, so I really appreciate you for that.
Oh, yeah,
For real.
For sure. Like, and it was definitely a great experience to see you, because at the time you had someone else there that was working with you, was a lady that was there.
Oh yeah, you're talking about my friend Kayla.
Yeah. So the type of, like, one-on-one, like, you was giving everybody in their own, like, sense was very motivating, because that's what kept me going. Because it was like, you wasn't just talking to us as a group, like, y'all gotta just keep going.
No.
You was making sure each one of us was doing what we had to do. You was looking at each one of us, critiquing us how we had to, like.
And actually, man, from, like I said, I only been training since 2018.
Right.
So since then, I got way better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I just came back from Indiana. So when I was from November to now, I learned so much from training. So it's just, it's more than just, you gotta know everybody's level.
Right.
You know, I was learning that. I'm like, all right, even with them, I had to learn their level. You know what I'm saying? I felt like everybody that came through had a level, and I was trying to push them at a level they weren't at yet. So I had to learn how to, like, no, take it back to the basics.
Yeah.
So if you don't know the basics, I can't push you to that extreme stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the extreme stuff, you ain't gonna want to come back.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
cause I gotta build you up. So like even now, we got kids now, like we got levels.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
you got from the teenagers to the guys that's in college. So it's levels to stuff. So.
Checking the door.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Did they not phone? I thought somebody had knocked on the door.
We got a lot of editing. But yeah, man, I ain't even cut you off your stride. Yeah. What was the last thought?
Oh yeah, he was talking about you gotta build everybody up, like,
Yeah.
individually, because, like, if you give them the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just, honestly, that's in life in general. What we do is it's not just training, it's a lifestyle. So lately I've been on the side for NDO, but we got the urban son development side, so we mentor kids.
Okay.
Right.
So what we do is, you know, make sure they're on the right path and this and that, so they don't have to, when they go on this outside world, we give them the real. We don't sugarcoat that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
as
saying?
you should.
Which
As you should.
people say that, but they really be sugarcoating what be going on.
Right.
So even my partners to this day, we just having a conversation. I can't sugarcoat nothing to y'all, because at the end of the day, I don't want you failing.
Exactly.
And people be like, yeah, I don't want you getting hurt and this and that. No, sometimes the truth hurt. That's how I got to this point.
Yeah.
My dad told me, no disrespect, you was garbage, you was garbage.
Yeah.
My mom told me, you ain't doing your work, you ain't doing your work. So
Right.
Yeah.
to this day, that's what made me a better person. So that's how we do the grind, man. Grind different.
Yeah.
So yeah, so shout out to Coach Fred for putting me in a position to put everybody else on that map and actually to mentor people.
Yeah. And I think that's real, cause like, you know what I'm saying, when you just, I guess, like you said, sugarcoat things to the point where, like, you handing out participation awards.
This ain't no trophy.
Yeah,
Life ain't no trophy, bro. Them days over with.
Yeah.
That's what made us real friends too. Like we started off, I met him just asking him, yo, do you train people? That's what you do? He told me, yeah, work out with him. But it started off just training, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know dude, we just training every day.
Yeah.
But through him being honest, being real, being transparent, let me know like, yo, I ain't sugarcoating nothing. That's how we became real friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, Derrick tell that how it is, man. I'm like, when we first starting the clothing line, he was like, man, you can do this and that and this and that. I'm like, damn, I don't even have the resources to do it. Like I wanted to, like, but I definitely took in consideration and just seeing how much he expanded his brand and how, like he said, he got his own building. Like,
Right.
but sky's the limit, man.
But don't let that fool you when he said his own building. I got a team.
Yeah, you got his team. It's a team.
People be like, yo, it's just him. Like, no,
It's the
it
team.
started with the top, which is Alfred, Martin, and then you got Miss Rochelle, Harold, me, and them other people on the team. So people that have been through it.
Yeah.
I'm just the young one out the group.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm actually the person that's actually, you can say, motivated and stayed on the path to get to that level. So I can't just give all the credit to me, because if it was, I wouldn't be there.
Right.
So this wouldn't even be there.
Yeah.
So I can't just give all the credit to me. So when people see this, when he say he got his own building,
It's
NDO
brand.
got his own
Yeah,
building.
NDO. Yeah.
Urban Sons got his own building. It ain't just me.
Right.
So just want to let that be clear. That's all.
Shout out to the whole NDO team.
Facts.
And so what was some of the roadblocks y'all faced along the way with training, from your perspective, with training people from
Oh
North
man,
Carolina?
you talking about the hate ain't gone.
Yeah.
So like just recently, man, we had an incident. I'm gonna put it like this. I ain't gonna say too much, but we got a whole high school that don't like us.
Oh wow.
So if that don't tell you about hate, because we can get kids to a certain level.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't hate on nobody. We just want these kids to succeed at the end of the day so they can get out the hood, wherever they from, and go play ball.
Right.
So when you got a whole high school don't like you, that lets you know you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I got a kid now. Coach told a kid that he was out of shape. Anybody know that went through here was never out of shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to hear that, like it made us mad, but we wasn't shocked.
Right.
So we was like, dang, it's really hate out here. So roadblocks, man, honestly, NDO should be bigger than what it is.
Right.
But when you a black owned business,
Yeah.
you're gonna get sabotaged a lot.
Oh yeah.
So as long as I stand on these 2 feet, you good. Because at the end of the day, I ain't bowing down to nobody just to get to on top. So that's one thing I learned about the roadblocks with this. The grind is even in life. It ain't just training.
Yeah.
I got a goal to get. That's why I said goal getters at the bottom. People don't realize it's not NDO, it's goal getters. Like we trying to make sure everybody gets to a certain point, even in life, football, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it real to get you there. So yeah, roadblocks, like it's a lot. Even in North Carolina, I got thrown on the bus a couple times, you know. So think about it, I'm 23.
Yeah.
Ain't too many people listen to a 23-year-old about training.
Right.
Not too many.
Right.
Everybody want that guy that been through it already. They don't realize I got a resume too. It's just at a young age.
Yeah.
So people some people respect it, some people like, I'm gonna try you out. So I have that a lot. So you got a lot of kids that come through, and then they be like, alright, they get to a certain level, they don't even realize they're getting to a certain level, and they throw me on the bus. They see they be like, they'll blame you.
Mm-hmm.
So the roadblocks, get blamed, hate, all that comes with it.
Social media, you lost.
Oh yeah,
lost
man.
a couple social media.
Dude, I lost 2 social media pages.
I had to build it.
I had to build them right back up. Because somebody thought that we was doing something we weren't supposed to. They said we were doing illegal content all the time. If you go to my page now, matter of fact, at NDO Goal Gettaz,
Yeah, shout out.
365, they told us that we was doing illegal content, and we was trying to explain to them like, what are you talking about? It's just training.
Yeah.
Right.
But they not, it's a hate thing. Like when you ain't used to seeing guys, black people, doing something together and sticking with it,
Yeah.
come on now, like it is what it is. I had to build 2 whole new pages.
Yeah.
Now we got another page and we still going.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, views don't make me.
Yeah.
Them views, there's a lot of people that got views and still bring down stuff.
Right.
We got views and we got to build. So which one you really want?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, don't let them views fool you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's that social media stuff, man. People really on them views, don't make you really be grinding.
Yeah.
So that's my thing with the whole barriers and all that stuff. So as long as I stay on these 2 feet, even with them, life in general. He got his own problem, but as long as you stay on them 2 feet,
Yeah.
y'all got y'all stuff. People gonna talk bad about y'all every day. Like Mike Jones, Dre got their podcast. I don't know what the hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just this. Unless you listen to it, it ain't gonna affect you when you stand on 2 feet.
Exactly.
So
That's real. Yeah, that's a testament to your perseverance. Cause like a lot of people that one page would have fell out. They was like, man, I ain't about to
right
start
now,
over.
I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, I don't want to do it no more. And then when it happen again, they definitely not gonna do
Yeah,
it.
2 times the charm,
Yeah.
3 times, man, I don't care to go 10 times.
Yeah.
Derrick ain't going nowhere. Coach No ain't going nowhere. NDO ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So I don't care how many times you delete it,
Yeah.
got a problem, we ain't going nowhere. People know.
Yeah.
They know who NDO is.
Yeah.
So we ain't going nowhere. And
Real.
nobody. So yeah, that's the barriers with it. So that's how it go.
Facts, man. And
With you normally working with kids or wanting to work with kids, what's your ultimate goal? Like, what's your, like, this is like where I want to get to. So is it you wanting to get the kids to the league just so they can get out of their situation, or is it like you want to better them as a person, so just in case, what if they don't go, they still get something?
Well, let's just put it like this. We already got that situation with, some kid got that dream.
Yeah.
We keep it 100 with you. Like, at the end of the day, dude, you might just be a college player.
Yeah.
You might not be an NFL player.
Right.
Take that to the level you are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It's not.
Everybody, this is a small chance dudes get to the league.
It's a blessing to get an education.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna get you an education. That's what we worry about at the end of the day.
Right.
Because I'm gonna break it down because people don't even know this. Like I said, Urban Sons and NDO, the same thing. So Urban Sons started in 2003 and all that. We had 3 people had opportunity to make it to the league already.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not, we got my boy J-Mar. He went to Jackson State.
for sure.
That's what Coach Fred went, Alpha Fred, they all Jackson State alumni. He went to Jackson State, got drafted, went to Minnesota. His brother JJ went to, I want to say Arkansas, Palm Bluff. That's where he ended up going.
Okay.
He played running back.
Okay.
They all from Gary, Indiana. So people don't even know what Gary is.
Yeah, right.
That's where Michael Jackson's from. So
Oh,
just to break it down.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
we got right now we got a WNBA player in the league. She just won a championship, Dana Evans. That's Fred worked his resume.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a whole wall of fame.
Yeah.
Like it's a resume behind this.
Yeah.
This ain't this new. No, it's a resume. We just don't speak on. Yeah, people be trying to get this clout.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I train with him. No, you come see the lab. You come to the lab and see for yourself.
Right.
This is what the lab be at. People don't be doing all that flexing and all that stuff. So
I feel like it's the people who know.
yeah, if you know, you know.
If you
Come
know,
on,
you
man,
know.
say.
Like,
If you know, you know.
If you know, like, yeah.
And then like back to your question, the goal is now. Actually, we got a goal now. Tell Soulja Boy I did it first. We're gonna be the first trainer to do an NIL deal for Africa.
Yeah. We're gonna speak
Facts.
that to existence. We're gonna speak that
I
to
ain't saying nothing else on that.
No, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We got it planned out.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Justin.
Yeah.
So he played for Ball State. He been through the trenches too. He been through the whole thing. He been training since he was 8.
Yeah.
And he got messed over too. So we got him coming up with the first NIL deal. But the main goal is I'm gonna train all these guys. And hopefully, cause my biggest goal is to be a sports agent. I'm gonna train them guys and represent them at the same time. Because they got my trust.
Yeah.
That's the goal. We ain't never had nobody do that. Ain't nobody never did both. You either got a trainer or you got an agent.
Yeah.
You ain't got nobody doing both.
Right.
So I know you more than anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be coming here giving you this. Oh yeah, bro. You come with me, you gonna be straight. No, you know who I am. I ain't gotta explain. If
Right.
you with it, you're not. And some people might not even trust me just because that hate. It be your own people that be there.
Oh yeah.
Because they think you living off them whole time. I don't need nothing.
Yeah.
I can just deal with the training and do my business. You can go on about your business.
Yeah.
But I don't think like that because I want you to make sure you good. Same thing with them, these guys. These guys still got gear to this day. I can't come with the drip, and they don't.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. Because at the end of the day, they came and helped me out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta support each other. People don't understand that. People say it, but people don't understand what support is. Meaning when you got the bread, the ones that don't have it, that been with you, make sure they got it too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at.
That's real.
I don't care if it's money, because money, they say money don't change people, but they do. But it's how you change the people around you with the money.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you don't change the people around you with the money, we call them bums. At the end of the day, you a bum.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
For
So
sure.
that's the goal right now. So become a sports agent and then represent the guys right now. So and then get them NIL deals out to these kids, man. Because at the end of the day, we want these kids to walk in there with that drip. I don't care if you at any D1 school, you're gonna come with that drip.
Yeah.
So
So.
We might have to end up hopping into the Fast 5.
Yeah. We got some more. All right, we got some more. So as a testament to being a part of his training, why don't you, from the athlete's perspective, why don't you just walk us through some of his training?
Man, it's a lot. He might start you with the stairs. He might start you with the inky. He gonna start you with, you know how a regular high school practice, at the end of the practice, that's when you do conditioning.
Yeah, right.
He starts you off with conditioning.
Yeah, he swear.
We starting off with conditioning. We're gonna stretch and we're gonna condition and we're gonna work.
Yeah.
So that alone is a key difference, you know what I'm saying? From there, just the way he motivates you, the way he pushes you, the way he could be working with 10 people, but he gonna do like Brun said, he gonna look at everybody individually, figure out your strengths and your weakness individually, instead of just, trying to watch all 10 people at once, not really,
Right. Exactly.
And then from there, he ain't never charged us, man. Never charged us. I ain't never seen him charge nobody. I seen him drive an hour out, hour and 30 out, just to work people, never, no gas money, no nothing.
Yeah.
Don't charge nothing. He just loved to train, you know? And that's, you don't find nobody who, like me, I played football until it was nothing for me, a game, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
It's nothing, like with him, it could be nothing for him in game, but he gonna train no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's key, you feel me?
Yeah. And even from a non-athlete, he didn't even have a business training. Like he had no business training, let me train with. But he still, because I taught him about it, and he taught me through the process. Him allowing me to train, like even one-on-one sessions. I was just like, yo, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because not too many people would do that. And of course, like I know priority is the athlete, and I was straight with that because you know what I'm saying. He's working with these athletes to build them up. I'm working with personal development, but he still found some time to work with me. So I appreciate you for that. You ain't charging me. So because I remember, just like you saying with the conditioning, like it's more so a mindset though. Because Derrick was like, I know you can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you can do it. So don't I'm gonna say this, don't bullshit me. Like, I know you can do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't give it your all, you know what I'm saying? You wasting my time. So I was gonna say like he made me do the icky like so many times, and he was like, you gonna get it right, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't cheat, you gonna do it right. So
I don't care if I gotta break it down to slow night. You know, at the end of the day, it's coming.
Right.
It's coming.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
That's a dope part too, man.
Yeah.
How he trained is, I ain't listening to many dudes my age, you feel me? I ain't gonna listen to nobody 23. It's like, bro, I play ball, man. I ain't listening to you.
Yeah.
But it's still respect too. Like, he gonna tell you straight up what it is, but it's also respect, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no disrespect. Sometimes you might have a trainer that's 40, you know, he might feel like, all right, I'm 40, you 23, I'm gonna talk to you like
any kind of way. Yeah.
It's still respect. Like, he gonna push you, he gonna motivate you, give you real, but still in a respectful manner.
Right.
In a way where you wanna do the work, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people talk to you in a way where it's like, man, I'm done, I ain't doing the work.
Yeah.
But how he talk to you, how he transitioning to you, is he wanna do the work. It's like, all right, I know I can do this.
Yeah,
for sure.
And, just another point to that. I did throw it the first time I trained with him. I remember now. I did throw up the first time training with him, and but I wanted him to know that I went to the end of practice because I was like, man, I had to throw up, but I didn't want to just like do it during
Keep
practice.
it easy. I tell people if you got to throw up. It
Yeah.
ain't no bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just all that bad eating you doing.
I'll throw it, he like, get your ass up, let's go.
Good, like, ain't nothing gonna slap on the wrist. That's
Yeah.
People be thinking that throwing up, like, I'm done.
Nah, bro, just keep it moving.
Even, I'm gonna give you another example, like, even my friend Kayla, love her to death. You know, she wanted to get in shape, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Most females don't like to train. I'm gonna be honest, like, most females, like, yeah, I'm gonna come once in a while. She, to this day, hit me up, like, man, when you coming back?
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going Monday to Greensboro now to go train her. The difference between her and most people I train for as female, she keep going herself.
Yeah.
And I be trying to tell people, I had to build her up to that. Because back then, she was like, you know, most people like, man, I can't do that. You ain't never did, so how you gonna tell me what you can't do?
Exactly.
Right.
And the thing is, when people say they can't do it, it's levels. Like on a treadmill, I'm not gonna put you on 12 speed incline and 15, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put you on 5, keep it straight, 10 minutes and build up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you gonna get to 12 speed and 15 incline, that's a different level.
Yeah.
So, long as you at a level you feel like, alright, you good.
Yeah.
That's the thing, understanding training, actually understanding people. Like, that taught me a lot how certain people have to get cut off in this process. I cut a lot of people off in this process. So that showed me my eye open for a lot of stuff. So it ain't just training, it's life, how people move, motivate others.
Yeah.
He motivated me to this day. You would think, man, I motivate him, he motivated me. It was sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I used to break down like, man, dude be throwing me on the bus. We had conversations, deep conversations, you sit on the balcony, man, dude be throwing me on the bus. He's like, man, they don't matter. People gonna come and come.
Yeah.
Come and go. At the end of the day, they gonna always come back when stuff don't go right.
Yeah.
And I heard that from, my boss, Alpha FORI. He told me the same thing. Man, if something don't go right, who they come back to? NDO. That's all. And it's true. I seen it happen. You an old guy. Man,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm ain't talking about that. When I see them with my own eyes, I'm like, dang, they good to come back when stuff don't go right. Because they know we build them up, or whoever we build up.
Yeah.
And it gets to that point, they gonna realize, like, dang, I gotta get back to the lab.
Yeah.
Even from football, basketball, we do all sports. See, that's the difference between being NDO and other people. I ain't gonna compare. I ain't no specialist.
Yeah.
I ain't just no DB coach. I ain't no quarterback coach. I ain't no basketball coach. If you look at all our videos, everybody needs the same thing.
Yeah.
Speed, quickness, explosiveness, polymetric, all that.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
We gonna work on that. Now, if you want to get to the detail part, we gonna add a little bit to it. I'm bread and butter football and track. Fred's a big track guy.
Yeah.
State champion at Roosevelt High School in Gary, Indiana. They got a record. They won like 10 straight years. So for me to see that, I'm learning also. I don't know nothing about track, but to see that the certain stuff we do for football translate to track, I'm like, damn, that shit work.
Yeah.
And like we see progress from every person. So I ain't no specialist. That's why I said training. People be like, oh yeah, I got kids now. I'm like, do you train DBs? Man, I train everything.
Yeah.
From tennis, all that. We do it all. It don't matter. That's what makes us unique.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
but back to me and him, like, me and him got close. You remember Jaden?
Yeah.
Me and Jaden got close.
Yeah.
Like, that's my cameraman.
Yeah.
He was the first person to actually help me get to 4,000 views on Twitter. I ain't never seen that many views. It wasn't exciting me, but it was like, dang, bro, you helped me out at this point.
That's a lot of views on Twitter, though.
That's a lot of views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
views,
I'm thinking like, but we had a relationship before you.
Yeah.
Like me and him, we had a relationship before. He always want to talk stuff. I ain't got time. It all started on the basketball court. I call him Mr. Tim Duncan because he can't shoot no well on the inside. So we're gonna get to that later. But even him, he came a long way. You know what I'm saying? From the dreads to the haircut. You know what I'm saying? From fancy, like you talking about breaking down about his clothing line.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you don't do this. Cause I want you to get yours.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't want you copying me. No, get yours. This how you do it. Break it down. If you gonna wanna do it, you're not.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. People be like, oh, you gonna tell me this, you don't want me to do it. No, I'm gonna get it real from the beginning. If
Yeah.
I mess with you, I'm gonna tell you the real. Same thing with him. He had did a podcast a long time ago. Do this, ma, do this. It ain't about you. You ain't gotta take my advice.
Yeah.
That's what people wrong with. Just because I say it, don't mean you gotta take it.
Yeah.
But then they quit to blame me. No, if it sound good to you, feel like it's gonna work, we're gonna do it together.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, y'all too. I'm pretty sure y'all come together,
Right.
build something up. You might say something, he might not like it, but at the end of the day, it's a team, so y'all gotta come to some type of agreement.
Right.
Exactly.
Something gotta happen.
Yeah.
So that's how I work with NDO, with training, all that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you trying to get to the level, well, this is what you gotta do. You gotta do this to make sure you get to that level. And it's a
Absolutely.
process too. People don't like to trust the process. They want everything to be quick.
Yeah.
Like, no.
It ain't gonna
It
happen
might take you a
overnight.
year to get to the level you need to be at. It might take a kid only 4 months. It might take a kid 6 months.
Yeah.
Y'all got your pocket. It might take y'all years to get to the point. It took us years to get up. Like, damn.
Yeah.
So it's a process. Either you really stand on 2 feet and keep going. Like you said, a lot of people break down
Yeah.
quick when stuff don't go right.
Yeah.
Think about it. I think you told me the baby to this day. I remember you told me it took him a while to get big.
Yeah.
Some cats really be motivated
It
with
looked
this.
like it was over.
It looked like overnight, cause we just know him about, oh yeah, 21, 4 times and all that with him stunning. No, it's a process.
Take
People
like
don't
5,
see
10 years,
that. Yeah,
bro.
people don't see that. They look at the when you up at top. People love winners.
Yeah, definitely.
People love winners, but they don't want to talk about the grind to get there.
Yeah.
That's how I was. I'm gonna tell you an example. When I posted the building, Mike, I'm like, dang, I told him, I'm like, bro, watch all this fake love come.
Yeah.
Watch all this fake love come. People I ain't ever talked to.
Yeah.
Years. Damn, Derrick, you did this and that. I'm like, nah, NDO did it, but I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, now you doing this and that. You think you bigger than what you is. You can ask him. To this day, I'm coming with NDO drip.
All the time.
I'm not coming with nothing else unless I feel like it.
Yeah.
Right.
So am I bigger than what it is? I'm still the same person to this day.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Just because I improve a little bit, don't mean I'm not the same person. I ain't never
Right.
changed on them.
Yeah.
I ain't never changed on him.
Right.
I ain't gonna never change on you. I'm gonna be the same person you gonna meet after this podcast.
Yeah.
It's how it work. But people be quick to change, boy, when they get big.
Of
They
course.
get that big headed. So no.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's why, like, just seeing the progress from my freshman year to now, like
Shoot 330.
Yeah.
You
330,
feel me, bro?
baby,
Really that
yeah.
thing like Greek boy, boy. You know 330 Greek boy, you know. That's my dog. Boy, we used to play that all
Shout
the
out to
time.
the 330.
330 game, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But nah, man,
But,
I appreciate it, man.
No doubt, man. I was proud of you, bro, for real,
Oh, yeah.
man. Like, just seeing, like, you was telling me everything that you said you was gonna do. We talked about it before. You're like, bro, I'm gonna do this and that. I'm like, all right, I know you gonna do it. I'm just waiting for it to happen. I knew you was gonna do it. And
Right.
same with me. I know I'll tell you some things. I'll be like, bro, I'm gonna do this and that, and I'm gonna do it. And that's why me and Derrick clicked up so well. Like, he like fire and ice, bro. I'm chill, you know. Derrick is fire. He's fire. But like, yeah, man. Like, Derrick believed in me since day one. I believe in Derrick since day one. Seeing how you took the training, I took part of the training. I know how real it is, and
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
But I want y'all hit up the NDO
Family,
group.
man.
Yeah, NDO family. Train if you in Indiana, check it out. Like he's legit. You at Central, check it out. He's the real deal.
It's Central North Carolina.
You in North Carolina.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
you know what it is.
Yeah.
And then first before I let you finish, shout out to my boys at High Society with the Black History drip, man. I appreciate y'all, man. They got that Black History drip.
It's blinding me right now.
Yeah. Close your eyes, man.
Blinding me. But
My fault.
alright. So on this part of the podcast, y'all already know it's called the Fast Five. So we're gonna do it a little differently. So we're gonna ask my 5 questions. He got a minute to answer all 5 questions. And we're gonna ask you 5 questions. You got 1 minute to answer all 5.
You got a little Jeopardy, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite form of self-love?
Favorite form of self-love? Music, man. Music. Does that count as self-love?
Yeah, for sure. They do. On top of that, what's your favorite album?
Favorite album? The Black Album, Jay-Z.
Okay. What's your favorite NFL team?
Baltimore Ravens.
What's your favorite player?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, all right. If I could ask you one question, what would it be?
I was born in 98.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got it. We still got 22 seconds left. This the only man that can do it.
Yeah.
What year was I born?
Hey, you gonna make it funny though? We really got the same answer. That's the crazy part. Depending on what question that we got the same answer.
Alright, so everybody, Derrick's turn.
What do you up?
You got 1 minute. You ready? You can hold on to one memory from your life forever. What would it be?
Remember Katrina, Hurricane Katrina. That motivated me to this day.
Who is your top 5 favorite players all time?
All time?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, you hit it. It ain't Brady, so you can get it. Mike Vick.
Yeah.
My favorite running back is AK. Receiver is Chad Johnson, Ocho.
Squad.
Dion, Prime Time.
All right.
And then Antonio Gates is my favorite tight end. Antonio Gates, yeah.
What are some ways you boost yourself up?
Boost myself up. Really in music. Actually me and him.
Yeah.
He got me getting my boost in the music is my main thing.
So what is one thing that's rewarding about training?
Man, loving yourself. Actually, acting on yourself. Train, you love yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And what is one question you wish I'd have asked you and how you answered? You can answer, yeah.
If you would have asked me, man, that's deep. What would you change, and how would you change it? And I'll tell you nothing, because I would never learn from nothing.
For sure.
So that's what I would change.
And for both of y'all, so what's next for you all?
Shoot, building. That's it. Building. That's all you can do. I got the planning process, and I'm taking the guys along with me.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. So
Yeah.
even though he say no, I ain't do nothing. No, he did a lot.
Yeah. For
More
sure.
support means everything.
Yeah.
You being there means everything.
So
I'm just working, man. Planning on starting some more businesses. I'm trying to start some more businesses this upcoming year, but I gotta stack up first. So right now, I'm just in that stack up phase.
for sure.
And he got some stuff coming too, real talk. No,
Yeah.
real talk. He got some stuff coming. He just taking his time right now. Time is everything.
For sure. And so where can the viewers find you at home?
Shoot, me, you can follow me at NOLA17_, and then like I said earlier, NDO Goal Gettaz 365 for the brand, all the athletes.
Monica W _ MODICA W _ on everything.
Right.
So once again, thank you for being a part of this, man. It's a long
Appreciate
time
y'all,
coming,
man.
man. For sure.
All love.
Appreciate you for being a part of it.
Appreciate y'all.
Man, I finally got some NDO merch, man. Man, I've been waiting. I don't even know what. 2018, I've been waiting for some NDO merch.
Hey, like what they say, paybacks or what? 3 years, I had to wait. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm glad y'all got y'all stuff, man. Wear that drip for me, man.
And for everybody at home, he got his fancy merch. And he got his merch.
Shout out to High Society, man. My guys, man. Appreciate you.
I want to say, man, I like how y'all set this up, man. Y'all keep grinding, y'all keep going. This is dope.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it. That's love, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
If you need a part 2, look, you know we got more guys come. We come in, whole
Yeah.
crew come in.
I already know.
Y'all need
Coming in
it.
here like YSL.
Yeah,
Jesus
for real.
Christ.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, just let us know. Hey, y'all got 2.5 seasons, and that's special. Ain't never heard no season 2.5. They really different.
Yeah, we out here.
But let me know, man. Y'all, whatever y'all want to. I'm always down.
podcast.
So, and for everybody at home, remember, it's all love. We're out.
Grateful that you faithful.